Again. So we've been kind of talking amongst ourselves to get started here. And Kenny, we're going to miss you. And Rhonda, we know you're in the beautiful Tulum area in Mexico. I was just telling the group, why did you not invite us to come with you? We could have done the meeting down there. But anyway, I love Mexico. It's a great country, and I love the ocean down there. The water is just pristine. It's just that aqua blue that you don't see very many places in the world. The Caribbean, but not other places. But anyway, so tonight we're going to get together for about a half an hour. We're going to go through a number of different things of what to expect, how to get prepared for the event, and answer questions. And that's normally how we start out, is asking you guys what kind of questions do you have for us first. Well, before I do that, you guys know me. Some of you know Cheryl. Cheryl, really quick, and I say quick. See, notice I said quick.
Hey,
Uh,
listen, I'm on a schedule. I'm at the airport, Gary.
I
It's going to
know
be
if you
quick.
talk too long, you're going to miss your flight, and Chris will not like
Exactly.
you. But anyway, tell
He's
everybody
here
who you
watching.
are. She's in LA or San Jose
Yeah.
right now.
No, I'm in LA right now.
Oh, you are in LA. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So I'm Cheryl Devon. I own the company Speaking with Share, which does brand voice and brand messaging strategies. That encompasses a whole lot of things. I also have a 22-year background in radio. So I do media training. We do professional speaking coaching, obviously together, Gary and I. And I'm going to be there to help facilitate the boot camp and to get you guys ready to speak for the media in all capacity.
And the thing is that she did, we got to work on her uh, being able to espouse where she had three radio shows. She took the
Three
number
number one.
one
Yeah.
in major market, and she beat who?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey in the
Steve
radio.
Harvey and
So
it by double digits along with Tom Joyner. That's given me a little age there with
this
the
is
Sky
not
Show,
WK.
right?
This is not WKRP in Cincinnati. So anyway,
It's a little bit.
you guys are going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
By the way, she and I do this the entire 3 days, so just get used to it. It's called banter.
We are
That,
like the meanest siblings to one another, but God forbid somebody
but
would go after the other.
we teach you how to do improv in real life. So
Oh, yes.
anyway, uh, so real quick, I think maybe Mike is not going to make it tonight since it's the time of the day. Really quick, let's go through the group. Introduce yourself and what do you do currently, and then we'll get started. Brooke, go ahead.
I'm Brooke. Excuse me. I currently just on yesterday launched my personal coaching program and my website. And other than that, I work as a fundraiser for nonprofits, as well as I have my own cleaning business that I do on the side.
So obviously, she's not a serial entrepreneur, just like none of the rest of us. Caitlin, Caitlin, can you hear me?
Things going on.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll hop on real quick. So I'm Andrew. I own my own business consulting firm focusing on digital media and social media marketing, but I help a lot of small business owners as well as big business uh, grow their advertising and marketing efforts.
And I just brought Andrew on to my firm to work with us. So you're going to be seeing a lot of his materials.
Sorry, she's trying. So Palin here is a brand new Mary Kay consultant.
Yep. So, Graham, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm Graham Hawley. I'm a certified health and wellness coach and the author of Small Steps, Big Results. I help people improve their health by making small, weekly, realistic changes across nutrition, movement, sleep, stress, and just being mindful of alcohol consumption. And this has led my clients from just surviving to being alive and thriving.
Cool. So, Laura,
Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Bryson. I am a I'm also a coach. I help those who've been diagnosed with cancer overcome fear, reconnect with their body, and design a life they can love again.
Cool. Judith.
I'm Judith Coletti. I own and operate a business called Priority Medical Transport, where I transport people to and from doctor's appointments. But I'm stepping out of the driving seat, getting into the CEO seat, and trying to get my message of "Don't let your age be your cage" out to the general public.
So, Judith, you've been at my boot camp. You used a word that is not allowed in any of my programs. What is it? You said trying.
Oh, well, I am stepping out of the driving seat and getting into the
there,
CEO seat.
there you are. Susie.
Hi, everybody. I'm Susie Moon, tuning in from Wisconsin, and I help people find the right rooms to be in so they can speak and grow their business. It's super nice to be here.
Cool. Dwayne.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Smith. I'm a labor and employment attorney. I do workplace investigations on behalf of employers, and also do public speaking.
Cool.
And
You know,
hosts a great podcast too, by the way.
And just launched a podcast with Share's help.
okay, Dwayne, we never say just launched. I have a podcast that's amazing. It's affecting lives. It is doing great things in the community. Get ready because we're going to call you on these little word things that we hear. It is just like you never say, I'm new. You know, I've never had a doctor, first time seeing a patient, say, hey guys, I'm new. I'm going to get you through this, I think. You know, it just, we don't do that. So, no, so congratulations for the podcast. The reason I did this is I wanted you guys to really see that this is a very diverse group. Uh, we have people that have been on stages. We have people that have never been on stages. I think I've heard just about from everyone that you're a little bit intimidated about coming and what to expect. And there's a fear factor included. And that's normal because, you know, whenever you come into a new situation, it's going to be that way. But I want to assure you, and Cheryl knows this, we have a very safe room that everybody comes in at whatever level, and the transformation that happens over 3 days is amazing. It's magical. And people wonder what Cheryl and I do, and I refer back to you guys. If you apply yourselves and really get into the stepping out, like what Judith was saying, you know, you're going to find a transformation in 3 days that's going to open up areas that you didn't even know were there. So there is no comparison. There is no better than anyone else. And we've had, in fact, some people that locally here knows one of the, actually, what, no, it's one of the two owners of one of the networking events that we have. He speaks 4 or 5 times a week to groups, you know, kind of moderating. And he was so scared at this event that we had to bring out a chair for him to sit down.
His legs were
And
shaking. It was just
yeah,
crazy.
and by the end of it, he was good.
This
So the
pro.
whole idea, and he talks about that, you know, so I'm not talking out of school. But the thing is that we're going to hold your hands. It's a very embracing, very as comfortable as it's teaching you how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because stepping out and doing things for the first time in any kind of presentation, the first time you do it, you don't know who that person is. You don't know who that audience is. And what we're going to teach you a lot around the weekend is how to listen to the person that we're communicating with, whether it's one-to-one or one-to-many. So anyway, we're going to go through some items here. My phone keeps saying I talk too long. And
It's because you do.
oh, hush up. Welcome. Yeah, we have that. So, are there any specific questions that you guys have as we get started here? No? Yeah, Brooke.
The only one I had was just about the accommodations and where they'll be. I just want to make sure I notorious at just verifying where I'm going, what my options are, type of thing.
Sure. It's at the Marriott Gateway out near the airport. So everyone that is flying in, there is a shuttle from the airport to the hotel. It's in your material, I believe. We'll make sure that you get another email with the hotel address and all of that. That is easy to get to, but it's like if you're on your way to DIA. So, but it's the Marriott Gateway at Denver International Airport. It's a weird name.
Do I need to make a reservation myself, or are there a block of rooms, or how does that
There's
work?
a block of rooms. Shelley Rempe, the last email you got has her name and number. You'd call her and she can get that for you.
Okay.
So, any other quick questions or? So, one of the things that we wanted to go through is the start and end times. We're going to start on Thursday at 9 a.m. So, we really want to start on time. Uh, that day we have a goal of ending about 5:30. We will be staying around the hotel, and we call it the meeting after the meeting. So we're going to be available to you, and even for those of you that are not staying at the hotel, hang around, have dinner with us, do the things around. It's really the time to really connect on a deeper level, and any specific thing that you have questions about. It's a great time to, snatch Cheryl and go into a corner, or me or whatever. But it's really a communal time to be able to uh, get the group together in a more personal way, and it's a more relaxed way. Uh,
It's we usually are available before things start. We're usually
yeah, at
downstairs at
breakfast.
breakfast. Gary and I don't leave. We're on site the entire time, so you can always get a hold of us. The dinners, a lot of times, alumni from boot camp will come in as well, so you'll get to hear their perspective and get some feedback from them as to how they've expanded their horizons since completing the boot camp as well.
Yeah, you'll get to know for what Cheryl and I do. We check in early, we check out late, and we ask everybody what the weather was in between, and did anything important happen in the news. We're totally focused on you guys. So on Saturday, we do start at 8:30, and we go to end at about the same time. On Saturday, we start at 9, and I believe it's 9. I have to look. It's either 8:30 or 9, but our goal is to be done between 3:30 and 4. So anyone that is getting flights out, or you have things that you'd like to do in the evening, get ready for the week. We don't want to go late on Saturday, and get you back to your families and to be able to enjoy the second half of the weekend. Um, Dress. The first 2 days, business casual. The thing that will happen is that you'll have people say, "Hey, can we get a picture with you?" And they'll put it on social media. So dress as if you want to be seen on social media. And
And
so
you do
it,
want to be seen on social media. You
yeah,
want to promote, you want to promote each other the entire time we're there and get that
and we'll show you how to
visibility.
do that.
Yeah, we'll teach you, but that visibility is going to be key.
But coming in sweats and stuff, if you want to, it's still okay. I mean, there's not a criteria. You're not going to get kicked out.
Except for me, I will.
Yeah. No, she'll be in her fancy boots. But the thing that to really think about is, if you were meeting that next person in the hotel lobby that could book you into a speaking opportunity, or who you never know who you're running into at the or in the hotel.
You had a situation at one of them,
At
just
the last
crazy.
business boot camps.
Hmm.
And the guy wanted me to, and he wanted to book me. And because I've heard of you, go, okay, great, good, bad, or indifferent. But anyway, on for those of you that are filming on Saturday, there's going to be some, and I'm going to let Cheryl really dive into this, but colors matter. We're going to have a blue background. It looks like because we have a stage and it's pipe and drape. So it's a blue background. So the biggest thing is you don't want to blend in and be a face that kind of walks across in a video. And then on the headshots, also, we've got a professional celebrity photographer that comes in, and our videographer is a movie producer. So these guys really know their stuff, and they pull the very best out of you. If you have any trepidation about being on camera, just get used to it. I never like how I sound. I don't like my pictures. I let other people pick. Uh, but the important thing in business is we need to be seen. You'll hear this a lot from me: be seen, be safe, be relevant. And when you really follow that in any business, it's going to impact long term for you, and it will uh, accelerate the results that you have in your business. So, and we'll break that down into a formula for you at the event as well. Each of you have different businesses, and we're customizing to fit each of you in the things that you want out of this. That's why we limit this to 15 people. Right now, we have 10. We may end up having one or two more come in, but it's never more than 15. And it's not one of those things. So I say, how many people can we pack into a room and charge X number of dollars and you just expose information? No, we want it usable for each of you. When you leave, you have a plan. So you want to go over dress real quick?
Absolutely. So one of the big things that's going to be for everybody involved is your shoes. You want to make sure, even if you like, little high top kicks or whatever, if that's your personal style, make sure they're clean, no scuffs on them, because the first thing people are going to see when you're on a stage is your feet. So you want to make certain that, you've got heels that aren't scuffed up or what have you. Shoes are polished, shoes are clean, that sort of a thing. Ladies, you are more than welcome to wear a dress, but be mindful of the length. We've had individuals in the past where they will get up to speak and they end up sitting at a high top on a chair and everybody can see the goods. Nobody wants to see the goods. It distracts from your talk. It doesn't give the message that you're looking to have. Be mindful of how thin material is. You don't want to be backlit and give a show that way as well. Patterns are very problematic for filming. It'll pixelate. It'll make you look like you're, I don't know, like, Ready Player One. You don't want that. So I recommend staying away from patterns for the most part. Jewel colors. I mean, you can do a few pastels as long as you've got something darker to accentuate. You don't want to necessarily go all black, although we don't have the black drape this time. It's just the blue background,
It's going to
correct?
it's really strange. It's something that our
We've never had this before.
AV people, it's gold, but because they put blue lights on it, it turns blue.
So it's
So
much like Graham's shirt. It's going to be that color blue. So in this case, if you're going to go with blue, I love doing the blue. Have something darker over the top, or even white if you want to put it over the top, just so that you have that differentiation, that pop. We're going to go back to jewelry. Earrings. You're going to have over the ear microphones. You don't want to have an earring that's bouncing into that microphone or interfering with the sound quality. Be careful. You want to have something when we're hooking the lavalier mics onto you to clip onto. So if you a collar, a jacket, and we're going to have battery packs. So if you do wear a dress, be aware I'm going to have to stick my hand down the back of your shirt and hook it to a bra or something. So it's usually good to have something that has a pocket or a belt or something like that. Am I missing anything else with the, I think, pretty much where your beautiful accent piece, you'll see, I wear jewelry. You can see me from space, typically, but that's sort of my personal style. But I also know to keep the earrings clear of the microphone. Bangly bracelets, don't let them clunk together, that sort of a thing. I think that's about it.
Yeah, and where we are, we don't have really bright lights coming at you,
Mm-mm.
but we'll teach you how to deal with that, because if you have like faceted any kind of gemstones on your hands, your wrists, your
Your
clothes,
boots.
it could just
Yeah.
you're going to shine out like a spotlight. And so
You will. You'll light up like a Christmas
but
tree in
for this
Vegas.
event, it's not going to be that way. So, yeah, no, I think that's good. If you have any questions about a specific outfit, also the outfits that you wear on stage when you're video and your headshot, you can have different outfits. So it looks like you have different at different events, even though the background is the same.
Yeah, I
Um,
recommend bringing, especially for filming day, like you'd have one outfit for when you're on stage and we're filming that. And then after lunch, we do the media interviews. So I would recommend having a second outfit for that, maybe even a third for your
for
headshots. Yeah, absolutely. Brooke,
And what you'll find too for you
or not.
guys and ladies is that you can have a outfit and you change the jacket, it's going to look like a different
Totally
outfit.
different.
So it's not that you have to bring a whole, entourage of people to take
Unless
care
you
of your
want to.
wardrobe.
Unless you want to.
But
Brooke,
we
Brooke's
want.
got a question.
Oh, okay.
I was just curious. So I know you mentioned 3 different things on that one day. For the other 2 days, how many different things can we have? Is it just that one day where we have the 3 different things?
Yeah, it's just the one day, the third day.
Mhm.
So, and it's really something that if you want to wear something different on the other days, multiple ways you can.
For
Be
social
creative.
media and stuff.
There's no rules. One of the things I was going to say, particularly you ladies, if you have a question about a specific outfit, connect with Cheryl and show it to her. Get on a Zoom call and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking about. Will this work? So, because
Love that.
we really want you guys to walk away with what you are needing and be able to use it afterwards, whether it be in videos or in your still promotions on your website, those type of things. So, any other questions about clothes? Yeah, right.
It's not about clothes, but it sounds like on the Saturday we're going to shoot some video,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that will be us on stage. And
Couple of
approximately
different
will
times.
that be a 3 minute video?
It's a 2.5 to 3, depending upon how many people we have.
I
And
see.
then there's a video that we do with a 3 to 3.5 minute interview with Cheryl on stage. It's a different setting.
Mhm.
And then you have your headshots.
I
Yep.
see.
So
So
you're going to have the
It goes
there's
very
three
quickly.
shoots that 3 shoots.
correct.
Okay, so different shirts for me, and maybe a jacket on one of them or something.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
Can you even mix the shoes up?
You can.
Absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
and
will.
the socks. You never know. Somebody might just get a glimpse of my socks.
Hey, listen, my wife finally got me into 3 colors, and I have two different colors of shoes, and I'm boring, but I'm
I'm not.
predictable.
I'll be fun. So you don't have to worry.
Something
I'll be
we'll
fun.
talk about is in your clothing, think about what I call your uniform. What is it that you look good in and you can be predictable in your pictures and as you show up
Hmm.
on stage? And so everybody knows I have 3 colors. It's blue, pink, and yellow. And depending on the days, I've been in airports where people will yell out, "Hey, Gary." And I go, "Hi, I have no idea who this person is." And I go, "Well, we saw you speak." Okay, great. And I go, "How did you recognize me?" They go, "You're in your uniform." I looked like what it was. And then one other really quick story. This was at a business boot camp, and we were in a hotel, and there was another convention, a Catholic youth convention, that was also at the hotel. And on Sunday morning, I'm walking to our ballroom, and a priest comes up to me or walks by me, and he goes, "Hi, Gary, how are you today?" I am not Catholic. I don't know who this person is. I'm starting to go, "Okay, God, you got a special message for me." And he goes, "Oh, well, your banner, your picture's all over the place. That's why I know you." So, it just, it really has that predictability. And ladies, it's a little more difficult for you to have that singular or that combination look, but it could be a brooch, it could be a scarf, it could be a color. So just, pay attention to
It could be really cool looking boots too.
It could be the glasses.
Could be
it
the
could be the glasses.
glasses.
There's a friend of mine, she's a speaker, really outgoing. I mean, this girl, you just plug her in, you could, light up LA. And she wears red high top Converse tennis shoes. And so you know her everywhere, but that's who she is. And so, but the other thing with dress is don't dress outside of your comfort zone.
Mm-mm.
When you get dressed and you look at yourself before you show up and get ready to leave the house or your hotel room, look in the mirror and go, "Wow, cool." I want you to really love how you present yourself to you, because it will reflect. It really will.
Mm.
So, you'll get used to this.
Oh yeah.
And my phone shut off again. We have our whole list.
Let me pull up the list again. It is let's see.
Oh,
Dietary needs. Yeah.
Uh, does anyone have, besides Cheryl? Okay, Laura,
Oh,
you're.
you're muted.
Gluten.
Oh,
Okay, good. We're in
Well,
good shape.
you have a partner. Uh, Cheryl can look at gluten and have a breakout.
And I
So,
did
oh yeah,
once.
she did once.
It was
It was,
terrible at
it's
business boot
ugly.
camp. Yeah.
So there in Parker, there is actually a gluten-free, totally, you can have fried chicken and dumplings and pancakes.
You
It's
can
all
have
gluten-free.
cheese sticks the size of your forearm. It's amazing. And they know me. So
So
we could,
anyway,
yeah.
Where is
so
that
what
and
else?
what is it called?
Taps on
Main-
West Main in Parker.
West Main Tap Room, West Main
Yeah.
Tap
Okay.
Room.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
actually been to West Main a couple times. I actually really enjoy it. I also like Ovestia because it's Italian and you don't get
Right.
to eat a
Yeah.
lot of, yeah.
So, but we pay attention to that. The hotel is very cognizant of gluten-free. Anyone else with anything that we need to know about?
Dairy, vegan, egg allergies, anything.
Okay. So if anything does come up, you think about something later, let us know. I'll be talking to Shelly tomorrow about getting all the food ordered. So because we
I
do
gotta
provide lunch
talk to
every.
Shelly because I've got more.
So some things we'd like you to think about, not to have in stone, but we want you to start thinking about these things. Your 30-second commercial. When you get somewhere and somebody says, "Hi, who are you? What do you do? What do you say?" Whether it be on a one-to-one or a one-to-many. So again, we're going to be customizing these to each of you. So we'll fine tune them. So don't feel like you have to have any of these things already patented down to where this is the end all to end all, because we just want you to have an idea. Also, think about what we call your signature opening. When are you most nervous before speaking?
Right before.
Yeah, right before. I've given over 1,100 talks. Cheryl has done how many different shows and talks
I
and
think I've done
whatever.
like 6,000
Uh,
interviews. Yeah.
my butterflies are there. When I did my TEDx, the TEDx manager or the promoter, we were coming out of the arena. It was 10,000 seats. And he had never been on stage before. I have no idea why he was doing what he was doing, but he said, "How do you get your your butterflies to go away?" And my answer was, "They don't go away. You just get them to fly in formation."
I
And
love
so
that.
nerves are normal.
I
So
never get nervous before a
yeah,
speech,
I
Gary,
know.
do I?
Yeah, but
Um,
you'll see her on Sunday. You can't talk
Crouching
to her.
tiger, hidden dragon is
Oh,
what it
gee
would
whiz.
call it. Yeah.
But anyway, the signature opening is the thing that you start with, that you're going to pretty much every talk, you're going to start the same way. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to do anything. You're going to hear ours. But just think about, what is something that you may have used in the past or you've heard someone else use that you'd like to have a start. And we'll work with you on it and customize it again to fit you. The other
Should we
is,
should
go
we
ahead.
have them also work on their bio? Something we may not
Oh,
necessarily use it, but
yeah,
you're going to
I
need it
I didn't
right out
have
of the
them on the
chute.
list. Yeah.
You're going to
Um,
need a good bio straight
what
out of the
gets
chute.
okay,
We'll
you need
get
a
you.
good bio, but just do a bio.
Yeah,
Just a
just
list
send it and
of
we'll
you.
work with you. Yeah.
Bring it, but you mean print it out and bring it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Mhm.
Um,
And
yeah,
I have a question, Gary.
yeah,
When it comes to shooting this 3-4 minute video, I assume we're picking his own subject,
yes. Yep.
and we're
And
going to introduce ourselves with the 30-minute intro.
No, you're
And
not
no,
introducing
no,
yourself at all.
oh, okay, so that's a separate issue.
yeah, just relax.
Yeah,
There-
you will never have to introduce yourself when you give a talk. That's what an MC is, or whoever picks the short straw. They will always
Right, yeah.
introduce you.
Right.
You don't introduce yourself. So
You'll hear this from us too. One of the key points here is what you think is ordinary, other people see as extraordinary. And so as you do your bio, just listen out. You just have a bullet point. Just start there. And we'll help you finesse it in a credible form and how to present it to the person. By the way, the people that will introduce you at an event or wherever you are, they got normally the short straw. They don't want to be doing it and they got forced into it. And we'll show you how to make it as easy as possible for them to do it for you.
Dwayne, you've
But
got a head start.
so there's a whole formula there. Also, think about a signature story, and you may not have, a story. Just think about different stories in your life. I call it pivot points. What gives you the motivation to share what you do, what you have to others? There's a story within that. Uh,
Mhm.
what mine is called the Beaver story. I never figured the Beaver story was going to be my signature story, but it becomes one of those things that is a pattern interrupt to a point to where the one of the last talks I just gave, I didn't put my Beaver story in it. This was a second or third time I had presented to this group. I didn't do the Beaver story. I got done. The mediator or moderator for the event brought me back up. They said, "You got to do the Beaver story." It's like going to your favorite band and they don't play your
Mhm.
favorite song in the day, you feel cheated. People will get to know you for this. And so again, just start thinking about it. Don't overthink it. Just jot down some different ideas. Will help you design. And that's what the first 2 days are about. Is we get to get into the nitty gritty of who you are, what you want to accomplish, how you want to accomplish it, and we make it to fit your personality. That's the other thing is you're not going to change who you are at this event. We're just going to bring you out. Yeah, Brooke.
So this short bio that you want us to come up with, how long is it supposed to be?
Just make a list. Don't worry
Yeah.
about long
Yeah,
length.
don't worry about the length.
No,
Just put some bullet points on it and
we'll help
we'll get you.
customize it once we have all we need is the information.
Gotcha.
By the way, if you've noticed, if I had a TV producer one time said if you were going to tie my hands together behind my back, I'd fall over. So
True.
it's just what I do and who I am with this.
Gary, I'm gonna be wrapping up soon
Yeah,
because
you got a flight
I
to
gotta catch a flight, but I'm here for a few minutes yet.
Yeah, we only have 2 or 3 things left.
Yeah.
Also be thinking about how you want to use your speaking in your business. whether it's in presentations, whether it's wanting to train, because there's so many different ways of using speaking. And some people want the big stage. I enjoy the big stage, but I get more enjoyment in the small groups or the breakout sessions or in the trainings. You get to know the people, and I get to hear the story behind the story. And so there's a phraseology that we use. Are you speaking to feed your ego or your bank account? Because the thing that we teach you in this program is how to monetize, how to make money using speaking as a vehicle to bring people into whatever it is that you want them to engage with you in. So it's a little different. So we don't have cannons going off and fire on stages and all
I
these other
wish we
things.
did.
Yeah,
You won't
even
let
on
us
my
do
other
it.
events, I don't do that.
I know.
If you have any marketing material, bring it with you.
We'll
We
take a
want to
look at
see
it.
it. We don't need it beforehand, but anything you put on your website, if you have a flyer, if you have by chance, if any of you are to a point where you have a speaker one page, I don't. Susie, do you have a speaker one page? Okay,
Dwayne will.
we'll create one at the event. So we'll show you what it's like and what to put on it. Um, so anyway, but if you have anything, please bring it so that we have that to work with as well. Uh, Two last things: dress in layers. We keep the room chilly on purpose,
We
and it's
don't.
used.
He does.
Okay, we keep because we don't want you falling asleep.
It's like a meat freezer. Be
No, it
prepared.
isn't, and we don't do that. But the thing is, we want you comfortable. We don't want you freezing.
Yeah.
Bring a parka.
Yeah, to bring a parka. Um, no spray tans the day
Hands the day
before. There you
before.
go.
Yeah, no, don't be orange.
And feel free to bring snacks. If you're a person that needs to, munch on something to keep the blood sugar level, whatever, just don't tell Cheryl and I that you have them. It is illegal, according to our contract, to bring food into the hotel, so we can't promote it there. But I'm
I
telling
see nothing.
yeah, yeah,
Nothing.
it just, if you tell, we'll find out, and we'll let you deal with the hotel.
What
But no,
food? You brought it all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
I don't know
So
who that
anyway,
person was
that's
that
our
brought that. Yeah.
list for tonight. Hey, we went to the 40 minutes. We actually did it. Any kind of questions? I don't want to leave you guys or have you guys leave with any questions. Any comments, things that you'd like to bounce off, particularly Cheryl, before she leaves? Or are you guys good?
And I've got my contact info in the chat. You'll be getting that too. So, I mean, don't be shy. I'm not. So feel free to reach out if you've got questions.
Yeah, I'm the introvert of the two of us.
Yes, sure. Something like that.
The biggest thing that we make this thing, it is a lot of fun. It is very enjoyable.
You will leave as family by the time you're done.
Every group is different, and every group is special. So just know it's going to be fine. We're going to
I'm
hold your
excited for
hands.
this group.
Yeah,
This is
me
a
too.
fun
I
group.
think
This is going to be
it's
good.
one of the more diverse groups that we've had.
I'm really looking forward to this group.
So, and if you guys know of anybody, since we do have a few slots left that
Just a
would
couple.
benefit and would want to come, please let me know.
Mhm.
We do have, or I do, it's, out of my piggy bank, I do the affiliate. So if you refer someone that does come to the event, then I do a 10% affiliate of the investment for the tuition. And that just comes back to you in cash. So it's, and we'll teach you how to do affiliate programs for you, by the way. Affiliate marketing is one of the big things in building any business, but particularly the speaking business. and we'll teach you how to
Indeed.
deal with. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I could talk for 14.
And he will.
They have to shut me up to have people go to the
Yes.
bathroom. So, because I
Yes.
forget, I'm a camel. But anyway,
I won't let him forget.
you guys are special. Love you all. Can't wait for the event. Again, on the 22nd, we're back here again. It usually is shorter. So maybe
Mhm.
20 minutes to 30 minutes on the 22nd, just to wrap up any quick questions. If you have any questions, just reach out to me or to Cheryl. Uh, don't stress over any of the homework, or if you want to call it homework, but the prep work. Just
Easy.
make a mess. You know, that's what I tell people. I have ducks. I have people around me to line them up. I don't worry about lining those
I just
crazy
make it up
ducks up.
every single time that I do it. So
Yeah.
you're fine. You're good.
So
I never know what's going to happen.
that's right. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like
Just make
you
it up.
listen to the group to make sure that you guys walk away with what you want, not what we want for you. That is a big difference of how we have designed this, and it's not our first rodeo. So hold
Second.
on, you're going to be in good hands. So anyway, thank you guys for sticking with us, and have a great evening. And we'll
Sounds good.
talk to you soon.
You
Bye,
too. Thank
guys.
you.
Guys.
Bye.
Safe travels, Sherry.
Thank you so much, Graham.
You will. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.